This screencast, I want to just welcome you to the class and talk some about the syllabus, what we're going to go over in the course, and what I'm going to be expecting of you in terms of assignments, quizzes, papers, exams, and so on. So you can access the syllabus very easily from the home page for Blackboard for the class. Right, here we are, and just click on the link here for syllabus, which will bring up the syllabus page, and then click on CMM 240 core syllabus. So let's spend a bit of time talking about that. So in terms of the class itself, we're going to be talking about, obviously, media and the role of media in your life, what kinds of media you pay attention to, your favorite TV show, YouTube video, your use of Twitter, other social media, and so forth, and talk about what kind of impact this use of media might have on your own life. And we're also going to pull back and look at the role of media socially and examine what influence media like television, film, social media might have on society, our values, our educational system, government, politics, and so on. There's three big questions that we're going to explore in this class that I mention here in the syllabus. First, who owns and controls the media? You see at the top of the syllabus we've got lots of icons here for Fox, the CW, Twitter, Google, ABC, big names in mainstream media. We're going to examine those media companies and their parent firms and what strategies they use to develop and market media. Secondly, we're going to examine the content of media. What kind of ideas and stories and information are presented in media? What kind of values are conveyed in television shows about things like gender, race, and sexuality? And then the last question has to do with influence and impact. How does the media influence us, if at all? Does it affect how we live our lives, how we spend our time? Does it affect our view of the world around us? Now, to address these questions, we're going to be examining the structure and ownership of media outlets like newspapers, television, film, the internet, social media, and so forth. And we're going to examine media as a part of society and the way in which media are related to other broader social forces in society, like government, political activists, and consumers. A big issue that comes out of this class is the role of media in a democratic society. And ideally, what we would hope for is that mainstream media like television news, internet sites, newspapers, we hope that all of these media inform us as citizens in a democracy, so we know what's going on and that we can make educated decisions about how our country should be governed, who we should elect, what policies we should support, and so on. So we'll examine that and whether or not media is up to the task, up to the job. Do CNN, Fox News, social media do a good job in informing us? Now, as I point out here in the syllabus, this is an entirely online course, and a few of you have already asked me questions about if you're expected to attend class or be available at a specific time for the course. And the answer for that is no. All right, you can complete the assignments and projects and tasks whenever you want within a given time period. Basically, I've split up the course into parts where you'll have usually 3 or 4 days to complete the tasks and the reading for a particular part. However, you are going to have some responsibilities. You're responsible for reading assigned chapters from the Media and Society text. Every week you're going to watch a documentary, and you're going to be making lots of posts on the discussion boards for the class on questions that arise from these chapters, and you're also going to post a lot of your reactions to the assigned videos that we'll be watching. The main text for the class is Media and Culture. Make sure that you get the 9th edition, all right, because that matters. I mean, media changes over time. And if you want, you can get it as an ebook, and there's some information about that on the Blackboard site. Now, you're also going to be using a site that accompanies this textbook, and this is the link for it right here. You can also access that on the Blackboard site. This will be a site where you'll take quizzes for each of the chapters. And there's also a lot of supplemental information like chapter summaries and visual activities that'll help you study for the tests. All right, so just going back to the syllabus here. Throughout the course, I want you to pay attention to what's happening in the news media. I want you to try and stay up to date and informed about current events, particularly things happening in media. So read, the New York Times online, CNN, other news media such as CT Now for news about Connecticut. All right, in terms of what I'm going to expect from you for the class, there are going to be quizzes on each of the chapters, and there's more information about that on the Blackboard site. You're going to take these quizzes on the site for the Media and Culture website that I just called up earlier, and you're going to complete one quiz for each assigned chapter. There's basically 2 chapters or 2 quizzes for each chapter. You only have to do one for each chapter. When you take the quizzes is really up to you. The main thing is that you have to do it within the specified time period. You'll usually have 3 or 4 days to complete the quizzes for a particular chapter that's been assigned for that period. All right, in terms of exams, there's going to be 3 exams, all of equal weight. So basically there's going to be an exam every 2 weeks. This is a 6-week course. And the exams are going to cover roughly 5 or 6 chapters from the Media and Culture text. These exams are going to be divided equally between multiple choice questions, and the other half is going to be for essay questions. Just a little hint here, a lot of the multiple choice questions are going to come from the quizzes that you're going to be taking, so you can use those quizzes as a way to study for the exam. And I'll be giving you a heads up about the essay questions, so you'll have a pretty good idea about what that's going to entail. The exams are going to be timed, and you'll have 2 hours to complete them. Now, another major assignment is going to be called the discussion leader assignment. As I'll be talking about a little bit later, you'll be required to, contribute to a lot of online class discussions, and the discussion leader is going to take a more active role in leading that online discussion. So I'll say more about that later. Another big part of the class will be your participation on online discussions and making posts on discussion boards. We're going to have discussion boards on each of the chapters and on several of the videos and documentaries you'll be watching throughout the term. As with the quizzes and the readings, you'll have a period of 3 or 4 days to complete the online posts for these discussion boards. And I give you a couple of examples here. For instance, for the readings for Week 4, Part A on Chapter 8 on newspapers and Chapter 14 on journalism, there'll be a question that you'll respond to online, and you'll make posts on that question from June 10th to June 12th. All right, so you can really just follow the syllabus for information about due dates for those kinds of posts. Towards the end of the term, you'll have one short paper to write, about 5 pages, typed and double-spaced, on media literacy, all right, which will have you critically examine media content for a particular type of media, like advertising, TV, film, social media, and so on. Basically, in the media culture text, in every chapter there is a short 1 or 2 page reading on media literacy and the critical process. Basically, what you'll do is you'll choose any one of those media literacy options for this assignment. Okay, just a quick word about this being an online class. You have to have certain things to complete the class. You've got to have access to a computer, a high-speed internet access so that you can watch video, and also if you need technical support, you'll contact the ITS department at the University of Hartford. Here's some contact information for that. And if you have trouble with the media and culture site, here's some ways that you can get some support for that. All right, so I will leave the rest of the syllabus up to you. If you do have questions about the syllabus, let me know, okay?